Hello everyone, welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Joel Evans and I teach Honors Pre-Calculus. And if you're watching this, that's probably because your son or daughter is taking Honors Pre-Calculus with me this semester. So I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to introduce myself and talk a little bit about the class. This is the same presentation that I would normally be doing at Back to School Night. However, this year we have a very abbreviated Back to School Night because I'm doing some live and some in person and some on Teams. So I figured I would try and do it this way to get through a little bit more, and that way our back to school night can be just us chatting. Uh, this is a picture of me with my two sons. The older one there is Bradley. He is a 10th grader at Souderton Area High School. And the younger one is Jeremy, and he is a 7th grader also at Souderton Area High School. Just a little bit of information about myself. I have a bachelor's in science and mathematics from the University of Texas at Austin. Got that back in 1992. I also have a master's in teaching from Wilkes. I've been here at HH for a long time now, and you can see there that, 22 years. Time flies when you're having fun, right? I did teach for a while before that in California. I taught 5 years out there at a middle school. I grew up in Texas. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan because I grew up in Texas. And I also am a University of Texas fan, of course, because I went to school there. A little bit about pre-calculus. Pre-calculus is, I call it the graphing class. We do a lot of graphing in this class. We start off with quadratic equations. We're moving into polynomial equations. We've done both of those things already this semester. And next up will be piecewise functions and step functions, and then rational functions. We're going to finish up with exponential and logarithmic functions. We're going to be doing all sorts of graphing with polar equations and parametric equations. Lots and lots of graphing in this class, and I've already talked to your kids about that, so they basically know that that's what's coming. The second half of the course, we delve into some calculus concepts such as limits, the derivative, polar coordinates, parametric equations. So there's a lot of meat and potatoes in this class that we get into. A lot of really high-level mathematics. The idea here is that students, when they're finished with this class, they will be ready to move on to a calculus course of some sort. We do lots of projects, including things with exponential growth and decay. We do lots of stuff with parametrics, lots of stuff with polars. So I try and integrate projects into my class as much as I can, while at the same time giving them lots of opportunity to practice these different concepts. Homework. Homework is assigned every day. It could be videos. The first couple of chapters, you probably have seen they're doing a lot of videos where they watch the video, they take notes, and then we practice in class. As the semester goes along, we'll be doing less and less videos and more in-class activities. But the first couple of chapters are lots and lots of videos. It is virtually impossible to do well on tests without doing homework. So I have talked to the kids about the advantage or the benefits of doing homework is that you learn, basically I say you figure out, you know what you know, and you know what you don't know. And if you're not doing your homework, then you're not going to know what you don't know. So it's really important to do the homework. Every day I will ask any questions on the homework. And if kids have questions, we will go over it in detail. But if questions don't come up, then I'm going to move on to the next thing. So by doing your homework, you're going to figure out, oh, I know this, or I don't know this, and I should ask questions about it. But if you're not doing your homework, you're not going to know that. So doing homework is super important. Extra help is always available every day, 3B and 3C during HATS. I will post the assignments on Canvas. I send that out every Sunday so they can check what they're doing for the week. They know when tests and quizzes are coming. They know when they can come and ask me for help. After every test, there's always a second chance learning opportunity. They just need to take advantage of that by coming in during HATS and going over stuff and asking questions. Grades. We have quarter grades and semester grades. The first and second marking period are 45% each. There is a final exam, which will be in June, and it is a comprehensive final. It counts 10%. We will study and review for that, but it's better to review as we're moving through the semester than to try and cram everything in at the end. So they should be prepared for that. Quarter grades, I do tests, we do quizzes, we do homework, we do classwork, we do projects, a little bit of everything. So they need to stay on top of homework. We use lots of technology, including but not limited to videos. We use the Desmos screen calculator a lot for activities, Canvas, lots of Canvas quizzes, and lots of Canvas opportunities. OneNote, everything is in OneNote. So hopefully at this point you've had a chance to look at your child's OneNote. I would definitely encourage you, if you've never looked at it, to look at it, to go into OneNote, ask them, say, show me your pre-calculus OneNote. And you can see how we have it organized and what we do in there. Same thing in Canvas. If you haven't had a chance to look in Canvas, have them sit down with them, take a look at their Canvas page. Say, show me Mr. Evans's Canvas page so that you can see what's in there and see the announcements. Delta Math, that's an online program that we use periodically to help us do practice problems. The great thing about Delta Math is everything's there. It shows you the answers right away. You can figure out whether you know what you're doing, and you can actually take a look at the Delta Math. And you can see right away, immediate feedback. Oh, I knew this, or oh, I don't know this. Kahoots are always fun. We do those usually as warm-ups, as a way of reviewing. Nearpod, same idea. It's a way of reviewing. It's a chance for them to show me their work on the screen, and then I can show their work and share their work with other people. And then, of course, graphing calculators. We do use the graphing calculator periodically. Future courses, a lot of people at this time of year, they're very interested in what should they take in the future. Most students who take this class are going to take one of two things. They're either going to take the AP Calculus AB course. If they choose to take that, it is a full year course. They would sign up for 2 credits, one in the spring, one in the fall, and they would take that course for the entire year. Or they could choose to take the CP Calculus next year. CP Calculus is a 1-semester course, and it does not have an AP course at the AP test at the end of it. So if your student, maybe they're not really into math, or maybe they don't want to take a high-level math course, they could take the CP Calculus course instead, and then that would free up a semester. In very few courses or cases would I recommend the BC course. BC is a much harder, much faster class. Kids that take the BC course have been in the accelerated program the whole time. Generally, I just don't recommend it for honors kids. Another option, if you don't want to take calculus, if you decided after doing limits that you're done, you don't want any more high-level classes, then I would recommend AP Statistics. It is something that I teach. I have a lot of fun with it. I think it's something that's worthwhile. So I would definitely encourage it. Come talk to me about AP Statistics if you are interested. That's all I have. Thanks for tuning in. If I see you at back to school night, I can talk a little bit more, but mostly back to school night will probably be more just us talking and sharing. Thanks, and I will talk to you later.